Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. In today's video, I thought that I would sit down with you and talk about my favorites from Hobonichi. So Hobonichi is my #1 favorite Japanese stationery brand. I buy quite a lot from the store every year, and their new releases are always something that I look forward to every year. So it's around this time that I always get asked, like, what are my favorite things from the store? What should I get from the Hobonichi store? So I thought that I would do this kind of video so that anytime I get this kind of question, I can kind of refer them to this video, and hopefully you guys will find it helpful when you are shopping from the Hobonichi store. So all of these items are currently in the shop. So obviously some of the covers will change from year to year. However, I am going to be talking more about the actual product and not so much of the actual design of the covers or the pouches, for example. So since this is going to be a lengthy video, let's jump right into it. So of course I do want to talk about the Techos. I feel like that is what people go to Hobonichi for and what they're most famous for. So when it comes to the Techos, these are my go-to. So right here I have the full year Hobonichi Cousin. And I'm going to be using this as my everyday pre-planner and daily pages. So that is what the 2020 looks like. Now this comes in an avec, which has the year split into two, similar to this, but it's just going to be in the larger A5 size. But for me, I prefer having everything in 1 year. Obviously, since I am going to be using it as a pre-planner, I do want the whole entire year at my fingertips. So I prefer the Cousins, and this is the biggest size that they do. For the A6 size, the A6 is their most popular size. They have an English version, a full year version, and this one is the avec. So as you can see here, it has the January to June here and the July to December. So basically what the avec means is that it just splits the year into two. So I use this size as my daily journal. So I do a lot of mixed media in this journal. I put a lot of pictures. I do hand lettering, and obviously I journal quite a bit in this. So by the end of the year, my Hobonichi Techo gets quite fat, and so I can't really store it. So that's why I prefer to have it in the 2 books rather than the 1, so that I can put a lot of different die cuts, ephemeras, stickers, and all that, and really chunk it up without having to worry about how the binding is going to hold up, or how easily it's going to be written in. So that is my choice in terms of the A6. And then also there is the weeks. So there is the Mega Weeks, which has the extra note pages at the back. And then this one is the regular week. So I prefer the regular weeks just because I am using this more as a memory planner. If you are using this for a planner, I would definitely suggest getting the Mega Weeks because you get 2 or 3 times the amount of notes pages at the back. But for me, since I am just using the notes pages at the back as a journal, this is what I generally choose. So when it comes to the weeks, you just have a full week over here and then grid on the other side, and then at the back it's just plain grid paper. So I like how portable and light this is. When it comes to the Techo, you just have a day per page. And the main difference with the Cousin is that you have the monthly, weekly, and daily. So this is what a weekly would look like. And then the rest of the pages are daily pages. So these are my favorites when it comes to the actual planners. I do want to mention the day free. So this comes in the A5 size, so the larger size, and also the A6, and this is what the A6 looks like. So the day free just has the monthlies, and then it doesn't have any weeks, and it's not dated. So the rest of it is just the blank pages. So you can use this for bullet journaling. So if you are just one of those people who like to journal every now and then, maybe the day free will be good for you. So that is another option for you in terms of the notebooks. But Hobonichi also does plain grid notebooks, and that's what I have in here, and this is what I've been using all year. So this is the A6, and they do also have it in the A5. Unfortunately, I can't show you the front of it because I have decorated it and there is some personal information on it, but I will show you what the inside looks like. You may not be able to tell, but the grid here is colored, so it comes with 4 different colors in one book. So that allows you to kind of separate the book by topics or subjects if you want to use it for that. Or you can use it like how I'm using it. I'm just using it from front to back for the same purpose. So they do have that in the A5, which is this one. And then this exact same thing with the A6. So now let's move on to the accessories, which are probably my favorite things about the Hobonichi brand. So the first thing that I get every single year are new covers. So this is the A6 size. They do it for the A5 as well. And I really like the Hobonichi brand covers because they are obviously meant to fit the Hobonichi. So this is the basic configuration. You do have the large pen loops here, which you can put a pen in and it holds your Hobonichi closed. One of the great characteristics of this cover is that you do get the double bookmarks. In here you would slide in the first cover, and then you also have a pocket here, as well as all of these card pockets here. And then you also have the little smile pocket on the front over here. On the back, this is where you would put the back cover of the Techo. You have a secretarial pocket and a smaller pocket here. So this kind of configuration is the same in the A5 and also the A6. They do also have weeks covers, which are more zip around, that are a little bit more pricey than this. And obviously, depending on the kind of fabric that you buy, whether it's vegan friendly or it's leather, that's obviously going to be reflected in the price. But I always pick up new covers every year just because I just love collecting them and I really love the designs. They're a little bit more cute and quaint. So I look forward to buying a new one for my Techos every single year. So when I buy a new cover, I also buy a cover on cover. So this is what a new cover on cover looks like. So this will fit a cousin. They do also do these in the printed ones. So this one is a clear one. And then at the back here, you have a zipper pocket where you can access the back pocket of your Techo cover. They do offer printed ones. On the printed designs, it doesn't have the back pocket. So just keep that in mind. If that is something that you use a lot, then you won't be able to access that back cover. But I like to have the cover on cover. It just keeps the Techo clean. If you're someone like me who uses a lot of markers, watercolor, paints, and other media in your Techo, you want to protect your covers and make sure that you can use them in the years to come. So having a cover on cover just allows you to keep them in pristine condition. And these guys are not very expensive at all, so I always add these to my orders every year. So these are another must-haves for me. And these are the High Tide see-through point stickers. Now, these translucent dot stickers have been really popular this year. I bought these last year and they were a little bit hard to find last year, but basically these are the transparent dot stickers. I like that they come in the vibrant colors, so that is what the colorways look like. So this one here is Holiday and this one is called Daily. And they have different sizes, so these ones are slightly bigger and these ones are a little bit more smaller. So they're good to use in the cousin where they have the bigger numbers in, and then these ones would be good in the weeks. So I like to use this in my monthlies just to denote any kind of important events that I have going on, and the bright colors allow me to see it even if I have a lot of other things going on that day. So these translucent dot stickers are available under the accessories part of the website. Another thing that I use heavily in my Hobonichi's is Washi Tape, and this collection here is actually their collab with MT Washi. So last year they did a collab with them, and they actually came out with covers, Hobonichi covers that match these. So this was the weeks, this is the A6, and this is the A5. But I have swatched these for you in my other video, so I will link that video down below if you guys want to see it. But this is the blue mix, the pastel mix, and then this is the red and yellow mix. I really like MT Washi. They do sell a lot of different types, even the skinny ones, which I have got from them before, but I think right now it's Japan only. But these ones you're able to get if you live in other places other than Japan. So washi is something that I always use in my Techo, whether it's just for decoration or something more functional. So that is something that I always have, and also MT Washi is one of my favorite brands for sure. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this brand. So these are the mild liners from Zebra. They sell this as well on the Hobonichi store, but obviously you can get these off of Amazon, Michael's, or pretty much any other office supply store. But these are dual tip highlighters, so you get the chisel tip on one end, and then you get the pointed marker tip on the other. It comes in a variety of different colors. I use this to highlight and also write in my headers in my Hobonichis. So these are must-haves for me. In terms of other writing utensils, these are the freebie pens that you would get in one of your orders. However, I also would like to purchase the refills. So these are the Uni Jetstream refills, and this one is in the 0.5, so you can pick these up easily. They're only a few dollars, and I tend to stock up on these and refill my pen because these pens write really smooth on the Tomoe River paper. They definitely don't bleed, and they're just a great pen overall, especially if you are writing in the Japanese Techo, which has smaller grid. So these are my must-haves. I'm definitely going to be using these in my Techo for next year as well. If you like to do hand lettering in your Techos, then I would suggest picking up the Pencil Brush Sign Pen. So they have an array of colors in this line, but these are my two favorites. It's the pale pink and the pale blue. And these are just brush tip markers. They're very, very fine, so you're able to write in small spaces. So this is great in the weeks and also the A6 Techo because they're smaller. But I find these really handy, and I like that they come in a variety of different colors, bold colors, pastel colors, and also obviously they have black too. So my other favorite thing that I kind of got into this year from Hobonichi are the drawer pouches. So I have 3 here, and I will kind of show you what they look like. I have done a comparison video on all of these already, so I will link that down below. I've also hauled them. So I have quite a few videos on them, and I've talked about them quite extensively on my channel. So if you guys are interested, I will link those all down for you. So let me start with the smallest one that I have. So this is the small drawer pouch, and this one has a zip around like this. And when you open it, it looks like this. So you do have the large back pocket, which goes all the way down, and then you have the 2 smaller ones here, which you can fit quite a lot of writing utensils in. And then in here is a zippered pocket. It does have this kind of belly band elastic here, and you can put in more pens that you want to be a little bit more secure or not move around. So this is typically where I would put my fountain pens. So I have some Lammies in here, and then I have some stamps and other things that are free to kind of move around. I wouldn't mind. And then also it has the back pocket here. So this one is the small one. And then I have the medium one, and this is called the Ane pouch. And this particular one is the collab with MT Washi. I forgot to mention, this one is the Sugar Rose. So Sugar Rose, this is the MT Washi collab. And this is the Ane pouch. So this one kind of opens up like an accordion. You have a ton of different pockets here, which you can put a lot of stickers, and also you can see I put my 2020 Hobonichi weeks in, and that is with the cover on cover too, and it fits right in there. So I really like this pouch because you can fit so many things. I even have the stickers that I'm using, all my sticker kits, in with my planner, so when I need to go somewhere I can just take out this whole entire thing and not worry about it. And you do also have this pocket here on the outside, so if you have anything that you want to put inside for easy access, that's there for you. So that is the medium size. And then this is the largest size that they do. So this is the large drawer pouch, and this one is the pink sparkle. So again, you have the really large pouch here, and then this one is also the accordion style. So you have a ton of different pockets there. You can put all your journaling supplies, stickers, ephemera, your papers, anything like that. And it has the dual zip up right here, so you can fit quite a lot. Even though it is a little bit thin, you can see that it holds its shape really well. So if you're interested in a what's in my drawer pouch for this one, the largest one, I can do that. I already have a video on the Ane pouch and also on the small drawer pouch, so I will link those all down below for you in case you guys want to see that. So those are the drawer pouches. So if you have a lot of journaling supplies or planner supplies that you want to keep with you and your Techos, I would definitely suggest picking up one of these or all of these. I really love them. I will mention that they do have other sizes, so this is small, medium, and large. They do have a smaller size, so that's a pocket, and it's only about this big, and you can probably use it as like a coin purse. And then they also have a container, which is more 3D, and it's about this size. It's not that big actually. So that's why I haven't picked that one up, but I'm really happy with these three that I have now. I think that they are beautiful, they are good quality, and I really like the fact that you can fit so much in all of them. So I would definitely recommend these. So I know that this is kind of small, but it is a necessity for me. This is the ever popular green stencil from Hobonichi. So they do quite a lot of other ones, but this one is the one that I think a lot of people use. It has a space for your checklist. You have your numbers, and you have all the different types of icons here. And you can use it as a ruler as well. So I just find that this stencil in particular is really great. And you can use this across all the different sizes, of course. But they do have one that's specifically made for the weeks too. But when it comes to my number one pick, I think I would always go for this one. Sticky tabs are also a must-have for me. I use the tab system in my cousin. So that just means tabbing anything that I think I'm going to need to reflect back on or come back to. That way I don't forget to update it every single month or every single week. So these are the film fusions from the Hobonichi store. This is the Friends one. And what's great about the little cards is that they are refillable. So you can just buy the refills of this and then pop them back on. And that way you can kind of keep the case. And these are really great because they fit right into the pockets of the Hobonichi really well. So whether that's the weeks or you have the A6 Techo here, you can just pop them in. They fit anywhere. And lastly, I want to talk about the pencil boards because these are something that I use often. But I think that if you are not familiar with Hobonichi, then maybe this is not something that you think of. But if you are new to Hobonichi, the writing experience is a little bit different because the paper that's in the planners is Tomoe River paper. So it's very thin paper. It's almost like Bible paper, some people have compared it to. And what's great about the Tomoe River paper is that you're able to use fountain pen ink on it. You can watercolor on it. So it can take quite a lot of different types of media. But I always recommend using a pencil board in the Techo just so that you can have a smooth surface to write on. So these are the ones that I have in the A6 size, and this is the A5. They come out with these every single year. So these are some of the limited edition ones that I got for this year. This is what the one for the weeks looks like. So I always use these in every single one of my planners. In fact, I usually have a couple in one planner just so I can have one on each side of the page. If you are one of those people that have a heavy handwriting, then I would definitely recommend these, just so that you don't have the ridges that appear on the other side of the paper. So these are my favorites from the Hobonichi store. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I would love to know what your favorites are from the store. If they are the same as mine, or maybe there's something that I missed out that you think I should check out, please leave that in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. But if you like this video, then please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!